We have to speak about this Blue Origin space mission, okay? Because, women. It was just really annoying in all the ways that I didn't want it to be annoying. Okay, so who went to space? It was Gail King, former NASA scientist Aisha Bowe, Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' soon-to-be wife and journalist, research scientist Amanda Nugan, and Katy Perry. So you gotta have a pop star in there. Plus film producer Carrie Ann Flynn is there. And they promoted this as the first all-women space flight because the only other time that a woman went to space, the first was Soviet Union cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova. She was the first woman in space. She made a solo trip back in 1963, and she spent 3 days in space. She circled the Earth 48 times, and then she landed herself as a feminist icon. So they were kind of trying to redo this thing, redo this historic moment. And they were very girly about the adventure, like, oh, woo! This is a live look and listen of that space adventure.
Got it? 1, 2, 3, take up space! Tamir's in space. Flynn, behind you, look right behind you. It's okay. Leave Flynn up there. Flynn, behind you, look. Flynn, I gotcha. I gotcha, Flynn. Gotcha.
And of course, if you're doing anything girly and you're screaming, woo, let's paint our nails, let's stay up late, let's eat low-calorie snacks, you got to bring in the Kardashians, right? They were all on hand. They all surprised Lauren Sanchez. And they didn't just surprise her with like, hey, we're here for this amazing mission. They also decided to surprise her by bringing her a lavish, super expensive purse. Yeah, this is page 6. The Kardashians gifted Lauren Sanchez with an out of this world, get it? $7,000 purse after her Blue Origin space flight. Woo! Actually, in case you are rich and you're listening to this podcast and you want to buy it, you can. It retails for $6,995. So, woo! Go get you some.
I feel super connected to love. So
I just want my daughter to know that someday you can be launched with your super wealthy friends and you can get a $7,000 bag. You just have to know the right people, and celebrities will be waiting for you on the ground when you get back. And then we're going to tell people that you made history. We can just buy this. This is amazing. This is the kind of life lessons I want my daughter to learn.
2 of the astronauts, I still have a hard time calling myself an astronaut, but 2 of the astronauts on board, one is a rocket scientist, one is an astrophysicist activist. We're actually doing experiments. But every time one of those goes up, you get some information that can be used for something else. So I wish people would do more due diligence. And then my question is, have y'all been to space? Have you been to space? Go to space or go to Blue Origin and see what they do and how they do, and then come back and say, this is a terrible thing. I don't like that people are calling it a ride. A ride, you know, you never see a male astronaut who's going up in space and they said, oh, he took a ride. We actually duplicated the route that Alan Shepard did. That's why it's called, this particular capsule is called the New Shepard. We duplicated that route. No one said he took that ride. Yeah. It's always referred to as a flight or a journey. So I feel that that's a little disrespectful to what the mission was and what the work that Blue Origin does.
Hey, what's up, bro? What you been on? Where you work at now? Oh, man, you know I'm executive marketing promoter for a 4,500 company. Yeah. Shit, I'm an underwater ceramics technician. Yeah.
You are an astronaut, okay? You are like totally legit astronaut, and what happened on that day was amazing. It took Sleepover Party to the next level. It was out of this world. I loved it. Like, I loved every second of it. Woo! Woo! But as we all know, the patriarchy, yeah, they have to ruin everything.
Gail, you can call yourself an astronaut in the same sense that my 8-year-old son can call himself an architect because he builds stuff with Legos. Gail King comparing herself to Alan Shepard, it's like making a phone call in the year 2025 and then comparing yourself to Alexander Graham Bell. It's like saying, hey, when I made a phone call, I did exactly the same thing that Alexander Graham Bell did in 1876. Anyone who denies my achievement is sexist.
That's how I feel every time I send a text message. Like, people don't appreciate what I'm doing. And it is because of sexism and because they don't see that I am exactly like Alexander Graham Bell.